going on, everybody? Nick Alberti here is back. Week 11 NFL picks and predictions. Um, and we're gonna get right into it this week. But first of all, yeah, look at this, another big win, man. Another big win for those Vikings. I got my. Let's see if you could. I don't know if you could. There it is. There it is. Jefferson 18. Remember, if you can see that's the best receiver in the league right there. It's the best wide receiver in the league. Just wanted to show you that to get it going. But another big win. Man, we'll talk about that more in a minute as it comes. But what a week. What a week 10. What a crazy week. But hopefully the crazy week continues in the week 11 and Thanksgiving week and so on and so forth. I love good football. Who wants to sit there and watch boring games? Last week all of them were basically entertaining, so that's good. So here we go. Let's get right into it. Thursday night football. Titans at Packers. Green Bay 3 over under 41. At first I like Tennessee, but now I like Green Bay. Tennessee doesn't have any receivers, man. Robert Woods or oh God, I don't even know. It's it. But I just think over here, I really believe that Green Bay, and if this was in Tennessee, I go Tennessee. But at home, I think that was a big win for them last week. I think, and now this week they get a little winning streak, 2-game win streak, and I think they win this game 24-20. And there you have it. At least you get a decent Thursday night game. Those boring games like this game right here. On the Sunday, Bears at Falcons. Atlanta's 3. Thank God we don't get a game like that. You know what I mean? It's not too bad on paper, but who cares? Reason why it's not too bad on paper, Justin Fields has been playing well, and the over-under is 50 on this game. Another thing that's not bad on, I have David Montgomery in fantasy now, and I still I drafted him, but I have him now. Khalil Herbert's out for a while, and but still, I like the Bears here. I think the Falcons, to me, just don't do anything for you. I mean, they're right now they're one of the boring teams to watch in the NFL. They're just boring. Like, if nobody, I mean, Kyle Pitts stinks. Patterson had what was that, his second game back last week. The Bears at underdog, only 3 on the road like that, have been playing. Even though they lost last week, so what? But I think the Bears win this game. I think they win 27-23. I just think it's not really an upset because it's only 3 points, but still, I'll take the underdog in this one. Look at this game. Browns at Bills. Buffalo is 8. Over-under is 41. It's going to be 40 degrees, which is kind of high for this, but it's going to be snowing, they're saying. 2 feet of snow accumulating during the game. Wow. I like the Bills, though. There's no way they lose 3 games in a row. There's no way. No way on the face of this earth that happens. And if the Browns had Watson, this game would be a little bit more interesting, but they don't. But the Bills, man, that was a tough loss to them last week. But you know what? It is what it is for them. I could care less. They thought they had a stop at the 1-yard line. Then the fumble. Man, just that was it's game of the year for sure. Game of the year for sure. But the Bills, just they look like the better team for the first 3 quarters. And in the fourth quarter, we just shut them down. And but in this game here, I think they win by 10 at home. Really low scoring in the snow like this. I think if it's 2 feet, if it's just a little bit of snow and not as much as they think, but I'm only going to say 23-13 Bills. Because it's just it's snowing like that. If it wasn't snowing, I have maybe like 31-23, but I have 23-13 because if the weather is bad, they ain't gonna do a lot of deep bombs downfield. It's gonna be cold. It's gonna be not that type of game, but still should be a good game. Eagles at Colts. Over-under is 43.5. Philly 6.5. Hey, man, no, I didn't expect them to lose to Washington the other night, but you know what? Shit happens, and Washington's playing really well right now. The Colts look good too, man. Jeff Saturday, coming in there with Matt Ryan, Matt Ryan finally starting and winning, and now he's going to be the starter. If the Colts, run like they did last week with Jonathan Taylor, they could be tough to beat, but Matt Ryan is just too slow from this pass rush the Eagles have. I'll take the Eagles here, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Colts really won this game. I just wouldn't. Now the Eagles don't have Goddard, short week on the road. Thinking about that, but I think the Eagles win here, but another offensive struggle for them. I only think it's going to be 21-17. It's just the Eagles haven't looked good, and the last 2 or 3 games they haven't really looked good. And if they played Buffalo or KC, they would get destroyed. They would honestly get destroyed, and it's so we'll see. But I'm rooting for the Colts. Hell yeah. But will I think it's gonna happen? Probably not. But will I be surprised? No, if they won. So it's that type of game. Jets at Patriots. New England's 3. Over under 38.5. Jets are playing really good, but I like New England here at home. Off the bye, Belichick. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be real low scoring. The Patriots just can't score. They have a good day, but they can't really score. So I'm going to take them 20-14 in this game. I think New England needs it because when they come to us on Thanksgiving and go on the road on Thanksgiving is not a pleasant thing. But they should get the job done here. Rams at Saints. New Orleans is 4. Over under 39. Man, the Rams are they're just bad, man. Cooper Kupp's going to be out. And this, it's just 2 of these teams looking back 3 years ago, who would have thought Rams and Saints would be like this bad 3 years later? But whatever. I'm gonna go with the Saints at home. If Kupp was playing, and maybe change my mind. Maybe I'm not sure. Maybe, but I just think the Saints here. You know what I mean? They're just I don't know. It's tough to pick them too. They suck, but I guess whatever. I'm going to take them at 23-20, a 3-point win. Rams will still stick around because it's the Saints, but I just, that game, I have nobody in fantasy, and I don't think anybody's against me, so to me, it is what it is. Lions at Giants. Giants are 3, over under 45.5. Excuse me. Giants are only 3 though, man. They're a little bit of they're a little bit of not a little bit. They're a big fraud, but a little bit right now because they're 7-2 and how. Only 3 though. It's kind of weird, but I'll take the Giants at home though. If this was in Detroit, I'd probably pick the Lions, but I'll take the Giants by 6. I'll take them by 6 points, 27-21. It's a Saquon Barkley factor. They're home. Our defenses look pretty decent, and the Lions, they got lucky last week on that road win, but they can't really. Then they get lucky, but they came back, but they don't really win on the road. It's their first road win in 2 years, so it's just a coincidence. You know what I mean? You just win a game. The next week you come out and you put up a stinker. I mean, that's what it might be. And you got the short week against the Bills on Thanksgiving, which you would think the Bills would destroy them in that, but they might want this game. But you know what? But we'll see. We will see. I don't know. But as of right now, Giants should win this game. Here's my lock of the week. Ravens at home over the Panthers. Baltimore's 12. Over under's 41.5. Off the Lamar, they're just looking good without any receivers, to be honest. It's weird. But I think they won 31-13 here. It just, Baltimore, I didn't think 6-3 right now. I didn't think that. I thought at the beginning of the year they had maybe four wins at this point. But who am I? So, Baker's starting. Who's got to throw to? DJ Moore. So what? Last 1 o'clock game, Commanders at Texans. Washington's 3, over-unders 40.5. Well, I don't know why it's only 3, but I know they're on the road, but I still like the Commanders here, and I like them by 10. I like them at 24-14. I just think that the Texans are so bad. They're just so bad. Like, just tank for the first one pick. They already have number 1 overalls right now, but when they got that tie, week 1, it probably felt like a victory for them because they don't win games. And you know, it's you know, it just is what it is. You know, Brandon Cooks being an idiot, not having pulling his captain's thing off. They tripped him of it. It's just these teams. I don't understand it. Yeah, he should have been traded, but whatever. All right. So Raiders Broncos in Denver. Denver's 2.5, over-unders 41.5. I'll take the Broncos because the Raiders are just a mess. They're just really a mess. Only 2.5 though, because it's only 1 game difference in a divisional game. But I'll take Denver I'll take it by a touchdown. You know, both these teams can't score, so I'm going to say 17-10. I mean, both of these teams just can't. It's something about it. Denver's D's really good, and yeah, you just look at you look at the Raiders. You know, besides Avante Adams, who's Derek Carr got to throw to. Yeah, so it's just give me Denver. Bengals at Steelers. Cincinnati. Oh yeah, Cincinnati 3.5, over-unders 41. I'll take the Bengals. I'll take them by. Oh man, they could struggle in this game, but I'll take them by. I'll take them by 6. You know, I'll take them at 23-17. TJ Watt changed that defense for Pitt though. If he gets a Burrow a couple times in here, you know, it could be key sacks. You know, if he gets, you know, two sacks, maybe 3 key sacks, you know, then, you know, this game could go in another direction because, you know, Pitt could get the ball. But I don't know. But I just think the Bengals are the better team, and I think that they should be able to get a win off the bye against a team that is already thinking about 2023. So, we'll see. Cowboys, Vikes. Dallas is 1.5, over-unders 47.5. Yeah, man. One thing I wanted to see for this, that Justin Jefferson catch, it's got to be the best catch of all time. Him and Odell. Odell's catch. Odell even commented and said best catch of all time. So I don't know, man. I don't know how he caught that ball, but I was at that game. I was so speechless about that. It was unbelievable. I was just speechless. That game, everything. But we turn the page. We come home. 5 out of our next 6 games are at home. That's big, and I think we win this one too. The reason why Dallas is 1.5 is because I think it's these dumb Dallas fans betting Dallas because they have so many fans that they just play money on them, and Minnesota will win. But you know, we're 4-0 at home. We're 2-2 away, and yeah, man, you know that crowd noise. Our crowd's gonna be popping. That we haven't had a home game in since Halloween, so it's gonna be basically close to a month. And I think we win this game. I'll say 31-24. I'll say 31-24 Vikings. Every score ends in 1 possession with this team. It is what it is. I can't control it, but I just hope we come out with wins, and that's what I think will happen. Chiefs Chargers, Kansas City 6.5, over-unders 50. Yeah, I like KC. This game was flexed on to Sunday Night Football. I removed the Bengals Steelers out because who cares about that compared to this? Yeah, Kansas City will win here. The Chargers just put up too many stinkers. They're still a decent team, but they put up too many stinkers. But I like Kansas City at 33-24. I think Mahomes, you know, and Kelsey, they just, you know, last year when they won in overtime on a Thursday night against them. It was a good primetime game. So hopefully it's a good high-scoring primetime game this time around. And KC should win it. So Monday night in Mexico, 49ers at Cardinals. San Fran's 8. Over-under's 43.5. Yeah, give me San Fran. Arizona. They won last week because, no Kyler, but they had John Wolford, the Rams. I mean, come on. And they only beat them by, 7, was it? So, I like the Niners here. I like them at 24-17. I think it's Kyler Murray, man. He's nothing. He can only run. He might hit the deep bomb downfield, but he is what he is. You know what I mean? So, bye weeks are Dolphins, Seahawks, Bucks, and Jags. So that's your buys this week. And that's practically it for your week 11. Practically it. And that's all I have. So hope everyone enjoyed the video. Hopefully another good week of games, man. I can't trust it enough. Love seeing crazy games down to the final possession. Who doesn't? And hope for a Vikings win. And that's all I got. All right. Have a good week. Enjoy the games. And as always, Skol Vikes. See you guys.